I've just remembered I didn't do an intro to this video. Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or if you're new around these parts, hi, my name is Missa, I'm 28, I'm from Edinburgh, beautyaholic. That's why I've got a makeup channel, and you should go follow me on Instagram and Twitter because I'm really funny sometimes or super grumpy. So today, as you can see by the title, I'm going to be doing a Christmas party look. It's this eye here, not with this lip, because I'm doing this intro having remembered I forgot to do an intro, and also my hair is different now, but the video will still be good, I promise. So yeah, I'm doing a Christmas party look, and I'm doing two different lip options because some people don't like wearing red, some people don't like wearing nudes, and I'm using what I can only say is my favourite palette of 2019, which is the Beauty Bay Mitchell palette. I love it so much. I wanted to do this like, oh, it's gonna sound so stupid, deconstructed spotlight halo eye. I've never really done one of these before except my Kim Kardashian one, which now when I look back at that I'm like, that was so bad. But kind of just not a proper spotlight, but a spotlight halo. What one is it? I have to speak quite quietly throughout the video because Hamish is on night shift. He's now gone to work, but he was on sleeping for night shift, so I talk quite quietly, and also we have the problem with a trumpet player, but we get there in the end, so yeah. Pulling me back, I know not tonight. Pulling me back, I know not tonight. Pulling me back, I know not tonight. So I'm being super bougie, and I'm using my Too Faced concealer to prime. Honestly, just because my other one is on the floor down there, because I'm gonna film my drugstore 2019 faves. I'm gonna use my brush, RT setting brush. Pretty sure I went in with Main first. Quite a lot of glitteriness fallout in this palette. I think it's because I actually closed it and didn't have the mirror in betweenst. So I'm going to kind of do this like I do like spotlight eyes and stuff. I just take that eyeshadow like under my lower lash line, just so that I don't go too far with it, as in like too far outwards. And then I'm going to keep my eye open, look super gormless. So my eyeshadow is above it, and in this inner corner, I don't know if you can see how much that's creasing on me. This was really fast, which now makes me panic because the last time I did a fast look, so many people were really mean to me, but I'm sure most of you won't be. And then I'm just going to fill that in. I'm not going to go on and sing the praises of this palette in this video because in all my other videos that I've used it, I've sung its praises, and I think all you need to know is I think it's incredible. And I still get the question, which one, this one or the Stacey Marie? It's this one. I literally said it in my video that I used it last. Yeah, I definitely prefer this to the Stacey Marie palette, and about 4,000 questions are, so which one, this one or the Stacey Marie? And I was like, okay, I get my voice is boring, but if I open my eye, it's kind of even. Just gonna round this off a little bit. So yeah, with my eye open, both sides are above my crease. I'm just gonna take a blending brush now and just soften up the edges. Doesn't really matter what's going on below, so we can always wipe that off and make it look better. I just love this palette so much. I'm sorry I had to say it. Right, I think I went in with Meh next. Who knows though. This is my second favourite Morphe brush ever. This is such a good brush, honestly. Even if you have small eyes like I do, still a great brush. So you can obviously see I'm not joining these together in the middle. They are staying apart like my gappy front tooth. I'm going to go in my deepest shade now, which is Mafia. This is a small, precise brush. And I'm just wiggling it on. Outer corner, inner corner. This is all the same kind of steps I take if I'm doing like a traditional halo eye, spotlight eye. Just still don't know what they're called. But just not meeting everything up in the middle. Oh, this black is so good. And then I'm just making sure to drop my eyebrow because I'm taking it just above my crease. Don't want to take it too high. So everyone else find when they do their makeup, like really like hunch over, like the hunchback of Notre Dame, and you could just sit up straight and have good posture, but just don't. So I'm going back in with Main, that first shade that we used, and blend out that black. I'm holding the brush at the very end. It's just eyeshadow. Just because I'm not trying to, see, this brown is so pigmented it almost covers the black. I'm not trying to put a lot of pressure on my eyes, I'm just trying to wiggle it very gently. You don't need to put a lot of pressure on your eyes to blend stuff out. I learned over time. Same on the inner corner. Now that I've got less product on the brush, I'm holding it way higher up. And I'm just doing little circular motions. God, I was a fluff stuck to everything. Then I'm going back with that initial brush I used and just making sure this area has that nice brown showing. Just going to help us when we come to blend our metallic shades. Still not meeting in the middle. I've definitely taken it too far in that side. Oh, why am I holding this so awkwardly? Mixer. It's coming off really bright yellow on the screen. That's the bright yellow there. This is so hard into a mirror. That's more mustard. I'm gonna start adding this just to start blending out that lovely warm brown. Everything that I do on the outer corner I'm doing on the inner corner. I'm sure you know that by now, but just in case. The reason I kind of do the lower lash line, even though I usually end up wiping it off, is because when I then go to do my lower lash line, it all meets up perfectly with the top. Because sometimes I've done eyeshadow looks and I've done it really nice on top, and then when I go to do the lower lash line, it doesn't like meet up and it looks weird. So that's that on that. These shades just look so beautiful together. So perfect for a Christmas party as well, if I do say so myself. Then, because I feel like there's quite a huge divide between the deep brown black and that lighter shade, I'm going back in with, I just burped, meh. And this is just gonna get sandwiched between the two. Yeah, I think it's easier on your inner corner just to close your eye. Just use a little bit more of that first shade, the shade Main. Just a very little amount. Okay, I can come back to that. Let's do the more fun part now. I'm taking the shade Master. This is so beautiful. I'm in his metallics, these metallics. Like, look at this. Like, didn't even swatch the best one. I got sent a bunch of Kylie Jenner skincare, and the only thing I kept was the makeup wipes, just for when I'm like wiping off swatches. I don't know. I saw Robbie Christie tweet the other day she doesn't trust makeup brands that do skincare, and I kind of feel the same way. Anyway, taking Master, taking that on my finger, and I'm gonna put this down the middle. Just like scrunching up my eyes so you can't see. Look at that. Oh. Look at that shade. And I wanted to make it a little bit more gold, so I'm also going in with Melted, which is top right. I'm just holding it weird. And just putting this kind of down the center. This is just going down the center. See how the shimmers are almost hitting my brow? I mean the mattes are as well, but are these shimmers? These are metallics, aren't they? Keep getting corrected on that, but same kind of thing. And just, I forgot to do this. This is a clean brush. Just gonna wiggle this around the edges. And then to make it even more special, more Christmassy, one might want to buy themselves the most overpriced glitter in the world, although they are beautiful. Stila Glitter and Glows. This is in the shade Gold Goddess, which I had to repurchase a while ago, but I had to repurchase it because I lost my one. Not impressed. This is going mostly on the lid portion, mostly down at the lash line, but then whatever's left on the brush, and just like dragging up, well, patting, because I just want tiny little bits of sparkle to show, but down at the bottom is where I want like the most of the beautiful glitter. I just love these so much, but they couldn't go in my top high-end favorites because I feel like they dry up so quickly, even when you use them properly, don't use them even that much. And then I'm going to pick Mane Up again, and I'm just going to pat this into the metallic on either side just to soften up the line. Oh, went a bit high, that's okay. I'm going to pick up Mixer again and Modest. So I'm just dipping into both, but more Modest because it's a lot lighter. And then just because that is quite light now, just a little bit on either side. Okay. Right, I'm going to leave it there. We'll move on to skin. So I'll clean up the very almost zero fallout I got. It's more just that I've kind of put concealer all over my face to make it appear like I'm prettier than I am. And then we'll be back and do skin. Oh, you know what, these makeup wipes don't feel nice. So obviously, because it's a Christmas party, we want to look special, and I'm going to use my Glam Glow illuminating thing, moisturizer glow starter. This is a nude glow, by the way. Tis my fave. This is one of those pricey items though that I really justify because it does so much, honestly. Trust me. How often do I say that? Every single video? And a foundation that I've been adoring recently, I feel like I have one of those weird goatees, is the ABH foundation. It's luminous, but it's not mega luminous, which is why I'm gonna mix it in. I'm using 130N, by the way. It's actually a really good shade for me. I know my neck looks a little darker, but it's because my neck's more in shadow. But if I had like my reflector, I think you can see my neck is very pale, but if I take that away, obviously my neck looks darker, so yeah. That wasn't actually a reflector, that was the mirror from the palette. It's better to mix these products together like on the back of your hand before kind of doing it on your face, but I'm honestly just being a little lazy. It's just sometimes the Glam Glow kind of sets a little, and so you have to kind of work with it a little bit more. So I should have done that, but again, being lazy. It really, it shears it out quite a bit by mixing it with the moisturizer, but I'm gonna go with concealer anyway, and my skin's pretty good. So if you don't want to shear something out, use like the tiniest bit of the glowy moisturizer, and then the foundation, or use more foundation, or just put the moisturizer on underneath. But I always feel like it looks better mixed. My skin looks so glowy, so dewy, but please, if you do this, mix it on your hand and then put it on your face, because I kind of forgot how annoying it was to do it that way. So if I'm going to swanky do, I'm going to cream contour, but it doesn't need to be a posh one. I'm going to use my LA Girl Pro Conceal. It's just as good as my posh ones, to be quite honest. I'm not going to do my nose because I'm not a psychopath. I'm going to use my little Real Techniques Clown Sponge. That's such a good name for it. I love this sponge. I've been using it almost every day, and it's just fun. I look like I've got a beard, and like my lip is misshapen. I have to be quiet. I hope you don't mind. Hamish is just going to bed. Cream contour is such a must if I am doing something special like a Christmas party, because it's just a base for your other makeup. Trust me, makes everything look better. This sponge is so great. Has anyone picked up this set? For Superdrug members, the set of sponges, 3 sponges from Real Techniques, is $7.99, $15.99 full price. But I don't know if it's up yet or not. It will be $7.99 for everyone on Black Friday. And the big brush set will be $29.99. I only found that out yesterday, or I would have told you that in my video that I played with them in, obviously. Because I know all of you like bargains like I do. Okay, cream contour looking a little crazy, but it can be fixed. It's part of the process. And I'm going to use my Jouer Essential High Coverage Concealer. Obviously it's bomb, I love it. I really need to start using like nice stick-on nails for these videos so I don't look so weird all the time. Not weird, but you know what I mean. I'm really hoping this concealer goes into the Beauty Base sale, which is probably on or started by the time you see this video. And if it is, I will be buying one, even though I'm supposed to be on a no buy. It's really a low buy, but you know what I mean. This is when we start making our cream contour look not so crazy. Really sticking with these lovely hydrating products, because I'm going to set my face anyway, because I would never go to like a party and not set my face, because usually I end up drunk dancing, tipsy dancing. Not that I will this year, but you know what I mean. And you want to do your under eyes last, so that it's kind of got a chance to sit there and set a little bit. I learned that from the queen herself, Jackie Aina. Such an incredible concealer, honestly. I know my skin was glossy anyway, but I'm not sure if you can see the shine underneath my eyes. It's just so hydrating, but not in like a slippy or slimy way, just in the right way. And then just with what's left on your sponge, I just go over everywhere I've cream contoured, especially my jaw because I'm so bad at blending that in. And just make sure it's not looking too crazy. My skin is just looking so good. Like, I'm so happy with it. I'm gonna use my Laura Mercier loose translucent powder because I feel like it's very, very blurring. And because I haven't actually primed today, I want the powder to blur me a little bit. This is my one that's like pretty much empty. I've actually pulled the stopper out of it. And I bake. Personally, I know baking is not for everyone, and that is very much okay. But for me, I want to bake. I bake my smile lines as well, so what you want to do is blow out your cheeks and then fill them in. And the crevices of your nose. Foundation breaks down on me first there. And those little crevasses. I don't think I've got enough of this left to set my face. If that is not a sign that I love this product, I don't know what is. So good. Please be advised at this juncture, I would be using my Makeup Revolution Skin Finish. However, it is down on the floor to go in my favourites video. So I'm going to be using the one that I used for the very first time yesterday, which is my Artdeco Translucent Shimmer Powder, which is basically the same thing, just about 4,000 times more expensive. Not quite that, but you know what I mean. But I'm not using this just because I'm like, oh, I only wear high-end products for special occasions. I would use my Makeup Revolution Skin Finish. I'm just very comfortable in my chair and I don't wish to come out of it. This does exactly the same thing, but no better than the Makeup Revolution Pro one. So honestly, trust me, I would use that, but also it's kind of nice to use this again. It's my second impression of it and I can form a better opinion on it, but I liked it yesterday. I've got two favorite setting sprays, the Glam Glow Glow Setter or L'Oreal. This is the Shake and Glow Spray Illuminator. No, Luminous Setting Spray. The other one is French and this is great. Just the only issue I've ever had with it is it leaks if it's on its side, like leaks out the side here. And it's a little bit more aggressive, but it is still the nicest spray I've ever sprayed from the drugstore. Just do a long hard press. I love this so much. I'm so glad I bought it. Honestly, it's so good. I'm gonna use my Makeup Revolution, no, I Heart Revolution? I Heart Makeup, gosh, it's getting more confusing. Summer of Love bronzer. Fight me, please don't. I'm actually pretty strong. This bronzer has a little bit of a glow, so I'm keeping that going. It's just great. Cheap and cheerful. I'm using quite a light hand because, I don't know, my skin is very pale. I'm like my actual skin colour. I don't want to use too much. Who am I? And then just because I do this a lot, because I feel like my makeup looks better when I do it, I'm going to use Benefit Hoola Light, just kind of around the edges of where I bronzed, because it's my lightest bronzer, and I just feel like it always blends whatever other bronzer I've used like perfectly into my skin. You don't have to do this, obviously. You don't have to do anything. Well, some things you do, but you know what I mean. Gotta pay your bills. That's an annoying one. And of course, I'm gonna have to use my Too Faced Cocoa Contour to contour. On my cheeks, I use light and medium, just mixed, more light, a little bit medium. This is my Blank Canvas F15. Nice big fat brush, very soft. And I'm just getting much less of a harsh line these days. And then on my nose, I use light mixed with light highlight, because I don't want it to be very dramatic at all, just a pinch. On the count of 3, guess what highlighter I'm using? 1, 2, 3. Did you guess right? Benefit Cookie. This is in my Cheerleader Mini Bronze Squad palette. Hit pan, I know, I'm impressed too. Best highlighter in the world. I still can't quite believe I've hit pan on this. Just using my Real Techniques fan brush. And because it is a Christmas party, I'm gonna go ham on the yellow highlight. If every highlighter in my collection got out of my drawer and ran away to a new home, I would be okay, as long as I had Benefit Cookie. Please ask for this for Christmas if you really wanted it, but you don't want to spend it, because I know it's expensive. I do know that. But my lord, if it is not the most beautiful thing on the planet. And this palette, again, I said this in my last video, such good value for money. Getting this palette as opposed to just a highlighter. You do get what I think is a full-size Hoola and a full-size blush, a bit more much on the chin, at the same time as the incredible highlight. More setting spray because I have put so much powder on my face. I am like a disco ball, but I like that. If you don't, you don't have to tell me. Can you hear this? My neighbour is playing the trumpet. Video over. How can I film over a trumpet? The trumpeting has appeared to stop. Going in with main, I'm just gonna do really simple under eye, just smoky, you know? The trumpeting has started again. Oh look, I know I said I wasn't gonna say it, but this palette is so good. Then I'm going to with Mafia. I'm going to run that all the way along the lower lash line. Very simple, all the way along. I'm probably going to tilt my head like this so you'll hardly be able to see me. Let me know if you want like a separate Christmas party makeup look, but like all drugstore makeup, or maybe all completely high end, because I can do both, or one or the other, whatever you want. Then I'm going to use my Milani Stay Put liner in something on black. Something, I don't know, I've sharpened it a lot. This is incredible. It's a little expensive, even though it's technically drugstore. So the Barium Bold Waterproof Liner will do pretty much the same thing. I'm going to tight line. ShopStyle is very alarming when you have to tightline. You don't have to. You choose to, don't you? Where's my brush? See that Gold Goddess, just a tiny bit on the inner corner, just kind of ties in with what's on the lid. Sorry, to finish off the lower lash line, I'm gonna take Mixer and Modest on my Jeffree Star JS6 with Morphe and just run that along. Just ties in with those like nice yellowy mustardy tones on top. Okay, so I'm going to throw on a pair of lashes and then we'll come back and do a lip. I think I'll do a nude and then a red just to give you a couple of different options, like see what it would look like with the eyes, but 2 minutes. So I think we'll do a nude lip first because it's going to be easier than doing a red lip first and then having to wipe it off. So I'm going to use my Primark lip liner in Toast. And I'm going to follow that up with my new Makeup Revolution matte liquid lipstick in the shade Raw. This is super pale, so I know it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but it's my cup of tea and it's my channel. I have to say as well, I'm like pretty impressed with the formula of these. They don't feel drying, like they feel real nice. And I thought I would team this up with gold dangly earrings to go with the nude. Please don't ask me where I got these from. I've had them for a long time. I think actually though, saying that, I think I got them in H&M. H&M sometimes do really good earrings. I just find they're a little pricey. Quite festive though, aren't they? Right, let me just re-straighten the front of my hair because it's gonna have a big kink in it, and then we'll do a red lip. Okay, just in my laziness, I'm gonna go over the top with my red pick, which is Fenty Uncensored. I never ever 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 get as many compliments on any red lipstick I wear than when it's Fenty Uncensored. This is possibly the most beautiful red, but I love Colourpop Ariba, Barry and Paparazzi, or MUA Cosmetics Firecracker. So that's 2 high end. Is it? No, that's 1 high end and 3 drugstore. Although Colourpop's not technically drugstore for us British people or anyone else that isn't American. But yeah, I'm just gonna go on top because I'm lazy. This is admittedly one of the nicest formulas of red liquid lipsticks, probably of all her. I really want her pink one for Christmas so bad. But yeah, this formula is super nice, and the doe foot applicator is really nice as well. It's really small, but you can get really precise with it, even though it's like a little, I was gonna say something there, can't, a nubbin. I was gonna change my earrings, but actually these ones go fine. Maybe if I could be bothered I would do my hair in curls, but I can't. So this is obviously way more dramatic because my eyes are pretty dark and smoky, big red lipstick, and I overdraw my lips, and some people say I look like a clown, and I don't care because I don't want lip fillers, but I want big lips. Personally, I would wear this, but wear whatever you want. Pink, red, nude, green, black. The world's your oyster. And ain't nobody can tell you what to do. Except, again, the people that you pay your bills to. I'm literally just about to start filming another video, and I've just realised not only did I forget to film an intro, I forgot to film an outro. So, finished makeup look. What do you think? I'm really pleased with how my makeup came out. I think the more I practice this style of eyeshadow, the better I will get. I'd like to try it with pinks and purples. Is there a shock there? I also like the nude with it, but I really like the red. I know the red's probably a bit much for some people, but for me, it's it's not, and I really like red lipstick. So yeah, let me know what lip choice you would put with the eyes. Let me know what you think of this look as a whole. I know I look different now. Like I said, I'm about to film another video. I also really love this bodysuit, by the way. It's from Primark, £10, full cream lace, so pretty. I love it so much. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Got to film another video, and I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you did, it would help me out a lot if you would give it a big thumbs up. If you loved it, give it a subscribe. The button's just down there. If you want to become a Patreon on my channel, you can do that. We do live videos now, which is awesome. Live anything, unboxings, Q&A, makeup. So much better because I can just chat live to my patrons, which is a lot more interactive and fun. The link's in the description box. And yeah, you should sign up. On that note, I want to say a massive thank you to my Patreons. Thank you guys so much. I really hope you're enjoying the lives. I feel like I'll be able to do like one video per week now, like live. I think it'll be so much easier because it's a lot less pressure than like a full face transformation kind of thing. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying those. Don't know how many we've done when I'm filming this video, but yeah, anyway, I hope that makes sense. Thank you so much for supporting me on Patreon. Anyway, if you can't or don't want to become a Patreon, don't worry about it. Just keep watching my videos, and on that note, I'll piss off, film my other video, and go to bed. It's already 8 o'clock. Very late for me. Anyway, I really hope I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye!